When Tay Talk. I am Tay, and I am here for another segment of Here We Go with the Bush. Okay, y'all, we got a couple things on the floor today. Okay, so let's get into some of the things. First things first, everything on the channel is alleged and in my opinion and for entertainment purposes only. Okay? This is what When Tay Talk thinks, okay? Next, please like this video. Subscribe to the channel and make sure you click the bell notification so you know every time I upload a new video. Okay? Every single time. Share the video. We all know who people can share with. We know Slaw. He probably can share with the people at the jailhouse or courthouse as well, with the judge and attorneys and things like that. They might let them off. Or they may reduce their fines. Who knows? Okay? Looking like Slaw might can share it with the maternity ward, okay? Or the OBGYN. Let them know. You know what? Share this video with the OBGYN because according to you, you're not pregnant. But we need the OBGYN to come in on this and let us know what's facts, okay? Because you said the same thing about Knox and is given pregnant. You were pregnant, actually. So I don't know why she say she not or she keeping the baby. I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all put it in the comments. Let us know what's what. Okay? And then we got so let's go with what we got on the agenda. So we have Juan Dixon getting fired. You're fired. And your wife too. Let me stop. That ain't funny. And then we gonna have Child Wanda talking, lying again, mess, trying to get it. And they were so happy when they thought that Ann reported on some news that was incorrect. When we got an update on it, and it's given, she was very much so right. Okay. Next, okay, after that, we will get into, did Slaw confirm that she's preggo? Okay, we gotta get into this mess. Okay, so as we all know, the other day, I believe it was Tuesday, yeah. Say Tuesday again, you ain't gonna see Wednesday. Y'all know what movie that's from, period. Tuesday, on Juan Dixon, it was revealed that Coppin State let him go. So, what do y'all feel about that? Because not that, people bask or whatever in the demise of a person losing their job, but I think some people take pleasure when they see people's karma coming back to them. And you know what? I'm not going to say it's not Juan's karma, because if those allegations are true, Juan should be ashamed of himself. And that firing, I feel is justified. I don't think that him holding on to his job after the guy advised him that, made him aware that he was having these issues with another coach, and he didn't do anything or report on it or anything like that. So, I wouldn't. I don't feel bad for him if that story is true. I'll say that. And Giselle, she came out and was saying something like it was, hard being a head coach and basically like it's about the stats and stuff like that. But it looks like they've been not holding up their end of the bargain. So, and it looks like he was with that other coach girl that was supposed to be a coach at the school too or something like that, watching laundry. You should have been coaching that damn team instead of washing laundry or reporting what that boy told you if that's the case. Instead of while you trying to be cute at the laundromat. But it's been reported, what is this? Reality T on the 15th yesterday. They so messy. They said, does anyone know of any places that's hiring? We're asking for Juan Dixon. Robyn, are you glad Juan Dixon is not at the unemployment office? Yet? I wonder what kind of severance they gave him. And then, you know what? The karma also could be from Robyn's disgusting behavior on Potomac. Since you so concerned with every damn body else and what's going on with they men and all this type of stuff, but everything Juan do slips under your fingers. According to CBS Sports, Coppin State University just fired him from his position as head coach after 6 seasons. And I think Juan really liked that job. And it's basketball. That's his thing. So I don't know. Like I'm feeling bad for the kids and stuff like that. But like I said, if what that boy said was true with what Juan didn't report that stuff and he told him that stuff, that's out of pocket. And this could very well be his karma. I told y'all, them people not going to let Juan slide by. They're going to throw him under the bus, okay? Before they get into anything with that lawsuit, they're going to throw Juan under the bus, okay? Especially since that boy named him in that lawsuit. So, y'all let me know what y'all think. News of Juan's firing from Coppin State comes amid a lawsuit where a former player claims he was extorted and actually assaulted, essayed by one of Juan's coaching staff members. Baltimore Brew reported that Juan was named in the lawsuit for failing to report the situation appropriately. The lawsuit was briefly mentioned during the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 7 reunion. During the segment, Robyn Dixon defended her husband, as she should. But you know what? Ain't no way in hell I would have married him with these allegations out. Ain't no way in hell I would have married him, because you know what it's about to be. So that's probably that. You know what? They probably really is married, because that's when that stuff came out, he probably rushed to marry her, because he know that's the only checks they about to have. And then people are starting to say that little story about the girl from Canada might have been a little plant for them to get more story time and stuff like that, and to get Robyn back on the season. But it looked like that may have backfired as well. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Robyn Dixon defended her husband. She argued that Juan did nothing wrong and suggested that the lawsuit only used Juan's name for clickbait. Because Juan is like Shaquille O'Neal of basketball, and everybody wants to use his name for clickbait. Robyn, who do you think Juan is? If it hadn't been for this show, we wouldn't know who the hell he was. Nobody knew who he was besides the people there in Baltimore. The fuck? Robyn, shut the hell up. Talk about some clickbait. A lawsuit for clickbait? Robyn just pathetic. Juan's cheating scandal, which was recently revealed on his wife's Reasonably Shady podcast, marred his final weeks at the school. Did he cheat? Or was he innocently using his credit card to pay for some random woman's hotel room? Let's go with part A. Okay, let's go with option A. Cheating! Because if not, I'm about to go to Baltimore and tell Juan I lost my damn purse and see if he gonna come and pay for my hotel room. So I can go to the casino and use my real money that I really didn't lose my wallet on. You have a plan here? Let me stop. Juan to beat the hell out of me. I'm at the casino. Can you come to and get me in? He go like, I seen your video. Look at me pumping myself up. Let me stop. The world may never know. Right. How many Canadians do it take to get you to disclose put your credit card down for a hotel room, Juan? But what we do know is that just a few months after finally remarrying, the Dixons are back to being a one-income household. Wow. He spent 6 seasons at Coppin State and led the team to a 51-131 record as head coach. I don't know what that means. During the last season, the former NBA star led the team to a lackluster 9-23 record. That's almost half. I'm getting the poor guy a break. The team never had a winning season during Juan's tenure. It don't look like they had one before Juan. What y'all want him to do? Go out there and play for the fucks too? Re-roll? He should have put Robyn in the school. Let her go up there since she thinks she's so damn tough. Or get that girlfriend that he got, allegedly. Because she looked like she can dunk on Shaq. Okay. With Juan out at Coppin State, what's next for the Dixon family is unclear. Perhaps Robyn can hire him to help full-time, fulfill some of her online orders for her hat company. This article is shady as okay. Or he could talk about Mia about opening up some chiropractic offices. The lawsuit from the former player and the constant barrage of headlines regarding his infidelities will likely hinder Juan's coaching career. It looked like it. He got a couple other things hindering it, like that team winning. Even if he is hired at another school, what are the odds that it will be within driving distance of Potomac? However, this news does mean that Juan no longer has an excuse to skip out on Roll House reunion. You know what? I'm not reading no more of this because this is messy. This is the mess. But is it accurate? And is. And is. So, what y'all think about that? Juan getting fired and all that type of stuff, and Robyn potentially being fired from WOHOP or demoted to a friend of. Looks like Juan might have to maintain his friendship with Michael, since Ashley didn't get nothing in a divorce or is not getting nothing in a divorce. maybe Juan can, who knows? Who knows? All right, let's get into some other mess. Okay, so we know that hit the fan last Friday with Slaw maybe possibly going to the Clink Clink because it looks like we thought it was DV, which most of us assumed that because of what else with his anger issues, it was plausible. Okay, so the next day he came out, even though he said he was filming all night. Then the next day he said he just woke up and got news that from his friends that was he all right? Said that he was locked up and all this and stuff. And then he pulled Slaw on the live, and she was swollen and things like that, of things of that nature. Okay, both of them denied the allegations, even denied the allegations of her being preggo. And Sherelle's World had reported on it that night as well. And they had people on their channel that stated that they called the department and they were told that he was there. They even said that, and even somebody in my comments said that they called and they said that he was there. They even had her spell out his name. And a couple other people said that as well. So my thing is, that Marta person, I don't think that it's not mistaken identity. Like another blogger tried to claim, because they were so eager to try to, down Ann. I don't think that's the case, because even if they spelled it out, they would have seen that's not the same person. And that Marta was the guy's middle name. So if you call and ask for a Martell Holt and it's somebody there named Tremaine Holt, they're not going to say, oh yeah, he's here, if his name is Tremaine Marta Holt. Just like, okay, let's say Martell middle name is what, LeVar or whatever, Lavelle, whatever, something like that. So if you call to the jail and say, do y'all have a LeVar Holt there? They're going to say, what is his first name? What's the first name? Because most of the time, you don't call places. If you saying you're a family or friends, and most of these people were saying they were family and friends, you're not calling to a place to see if this person is in jail and referring to them by their middle name. Okay? So stop that shit. And I'm quite sure Huntsville County or Madison County, they is in agreement. They're not doing all that. They're not, releasing information to somebody if they just call with a middle name, because they're going to look the person up from their first and last name. And then, so I don't believe it was mistaken identity. And Wanda was just on there. Then she tried to throw in that she talked to Martell. What did you talk to him about? I don't know why she lies so much. Like, she always like, and yeah, I talked to Martell and this morning. They say he was in jail the night before. So what did you talking to him this morning got to do with any damn thing? He was on live this morning saying he wasn't. So again, what are you saying you talked to him proves that he wasn't in jail the night before? The same proof that's still lacking of him coming out the next day. That does not prove you was not in jail the night before. So they did all of this stuff. Sherelle's World was pissed. But I digress. She came back full swing. So Mims, Mr. Make It Make Sense, he had a young lady on his panel by the name of In My Opinion. She lives down there. She called. She said they told her the same thing. She said she got her attorney friend that can tap into the stuff and see what the other stuff is down there. And they told her that he was there, that police were called there for a noise ordinance. I guess him and Slaw probably was arguing, and the police were called. And they had to be doing a lot of arguing and banging and all that type of stuff for somebody to call the police, because they probably tired of their asses. The police, I believe the police that came didn't know him. And they said he wouldn't calm down. And y'all know what I was thinking too, is that, do y'all remember when, I think, did somebody else say this? Somebody else might have said this too. But do y'all remember when Mama Van, well, not Mama Van, but when Mel was tell the story about when she first found out that Martell was cheating, and she tells the part about him what do you call it? Him being he was, I guess her mama was there, and he was being belligerent or whatever, even though his dusty ass was at fault. And Mama Van said she called Marceau to come there because things was getting heated. So I believe she probably didn't call the police because they know that he know the people at the police station and they weren't going to do anything. So that's what I think that could have been as well, because he know people at that police station, and I think by the next morning, after they was getting so many calls, they probably was like, okay, we not gonna say that he here. We gonna have to cover for him, whatever the case may be. So they covered for him. So, so the lady said that they would not calm down. So I think she said they took both of them down. I don't know where the kids was at. And that then they later released them with a citation. That sounds about what I would think that would happen. Because if it wasn't DV or whatever, but it could have been DV as well, and then they just reduced it to a noise ordinance, so they wouldn't have to stay and see the judge for the weekend. So this lawyer that was on Sherelle's World, he said that in Alabama, like if it's DV, you have to see a judge within 24 hours or whatever. And I think he said that's like the law or whatever. They got to see it within like the 24 hours. But if it's the weekend, they try to do the 24 hours. It might not be that. But they have to see a judge. So that's probably why I believe that they probably reduced it to a noise ordinance. I want to hear the 911 call. Because I want to see what was said on the 911 call in order for them to even have to come out, because they acting like they ain't never even seen each other that night. And as he was supposed to go to Shaq's party that she bringing up and stuff like that. So I believe that lady, in my opinion, that was on Mim's channel, and the guy from Sherelle's World, because Martell said she had him on, even though that's not new news to us. We knew about the ATM stuff. He said on his live, like, even 20 years ago, I wasn't in jail. I wasn't locked up or in jail or nothing like that. So she brought the attorney on to dispel that, and you got arrested for the, I guess having, objects that you can break into stuff with or whatever, on him or whatever. And then he ended up getting like probation for time served or whatever the case may be. But that goes to show you that how stupid are y'all that he was working in law enforcement. He called off work in law enforcement. I think he was like a correctional officer or something like that. He called off work to go rob an ATM. He called off work as a person that's in the criminal justice system a law officer to commit a crime, to break the law. What the fuck? And they still riding for him. Still riding for him. Again, I ask, Martell, how many months are you down there? How many you down there? No. These people love him. Slaw, you in danger. That's why Mel says she needs to get out of Huntsville. Because these people, it's like that's his town. All the people that's low down criminals and stuff like that, that ain't got no good sense, they in love with him. And I'm quite sure that outweighs the business contacts that like Mel over him. Okay? We see what the caliber of the people that like him is. What do y'all think? Do y'all believe that, in my opinion, girl, that what the situation that happened with that, or do y'all believe that this boy wasn't even in jail? Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. And then we got Slaw. Let me put a little video up of her. Now, this girl said on that live with Martell that she was not preggo, that she just gained weight. That video that she posted, I don't know what she was trying to prove, but it's given that stomach is looking big, and that with that seatbelt wrapped, that stomach is looking big, and that face does look smaller, but it looked like the swelling that went down. The swelling that went down, and I don't know if she's trying to come out and prove something, but it's looking like she might not be pregnant anymore. She may have went and terminated it, because Martell surely made her look like a fool on that damn live. And if you come up that you really is pregnant, you're going to look like an even bigger fool. Because why you didn't stand up and model no clothes when he told you to the other day? Why you want to try to show an angle that's showing your stomach now? Is it because it's no more? Huh? Because you did the same thing. Like I said, she did the same thing with Knox. You said you wasn't pregnant all those months just for you to have a baby. If you like it, we love it. And we love talking about it too. So, you can play dumb or think you're trying to prove something to somebody and your own life like you've been doing. But it don't matter to us. The bloggers are going to report on it, whether you pregnant or not, or whether you lying about it or not. But I believe that Martell did that to her the other day to make her go ahead and end it. Because he know telling her to stand up and model her clothes when he already know how swollen she was and how big she probably was down there. He knew that would make her look like a fool. So since she want to deny it, now you don't have no choice. But like I said, she did it the first time and she denied it all the way until the baby came out. They still denying the baby birthday. They announced the name, I guess, but still ain't saying what the baby birthday is. So I don't know. She ain't have all that mouth on that live either like she usually do. But she had a little couple words she had to say about on or whatnot or whatever the case may be. But as far as her regular gibber, she wasn't talking all that mess. But she had the little attitude and the thing she had today. So I'm thinking that she might have been, but she might have got rid of it or something like that. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is this giving pregnancy bump, or it might be a pregnancy bump, but no longer gonna be there in a little bit. We gonna see if she if she just all of a sudden lose all this weight. We'll see. We'll see what's popping. Cause that face the other day was giving swollen and prego, but she didn't look like that today. So we don't know. But that is a total difference from just 5 days ago from to today. So y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. And until next time, y'all make sure y'all like this video and subscribe to the channel, okay? And until next time, bye!